suits or shirts. Maybe look at the
Number 7. Shotty!
Hi. Hi, how you doing, mate? All right, yeah? Okay, great. Hi. How you doing? Fine. Hi. Just get up, all right? Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the despicable telephonist's little office here, the tantalising and titillating telephonist. Aren't they lovely?
Here's
Jenny. Jenny was the drummer out of Culture Club and is still in regular contact with Boy George.
And over here,
Jenny's catchphrase in life is, I can dry your flowers in about 2 hours.
And of course, sorry for that, John.
That's fine.
I don't need this. Over here we have the lovely Katie, and Katie likes to buy things in shops, and she's well known in the West Midlands.
And she's on the phone to her boyfriend right now. OK, we can just make our way to the studio now. If you'd just like to get out of my way, Chris. How you doing, Chris? All right? All right, Chrissy? All right, sorry. In here, then, you can call them now, talk to them on 233 7463 whenever you like.
That's if you'd like to.
Evening, gents. All right, Evening, all. Are we all right?
And tonight we'll be looking at Queen Anne table legs, and I'll be showing you a
there.
collection of my stuffed animal skins, which I actually stuffed. But
excuse
now,
me?
don't touch your dial. We'll be back in a short time. Program intermission.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Great fun this is.
Excuse me. Out. You were here last week. Out.
Sorry,
kid. Out.
But
sorry.
Jess, but I do have present chocolates and
What's this for?
For you.
Are you being creepy?
Because I do apologise about last week. I realised that I shouldn't have.
Look,
been.
just get out, will you? See ya.
I don't know.
See ya. See ya, junkies.
Oh, Jake, you're trying to be nice.
Sorry.
You're trying to be nice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Despicable on Cable 7. Don't put your arm there, please. We are broadcasting live in Leicester right now as we speak. Don't put your arm on there, please. This is Despicable. It's just 6:30 now. It's Thursday night. No arms on there. This is mine, all right? OK?
What's the matter with you, eh? Do you got a problem or something?
Hey?
Do you got a problem?
Why are you going Marlon Brando on me?
Look, well, I'm sorry, but there's a bit of hostility in the air. What is it?
Kid, don't come all innocent with me. You know it. Hark at the innocence of this man.
Look, John, are you going to continue to make an idiot of yourself in front of Leicester, or are you going to
Me make an idiot of yourself? We all saw you on telly this week, kid. Don't, yes. Had a good week, lads. We've all had a good week, haven't we? We've all been working on the show, haven't we, Chris? Have we had a good week? We've all been loyal to the show, haven't we? Yes. Loyalty, kid. Loyalty.
John?
What, kid?
Over my head.
Loyalty,
What's
kid.
going on?
Kid, do I have to spell it out?
Well, I think you're going to have to, because I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Audrey Ardington, roundabout football commentary. Are you with me, kid?
I know what they are, yeah. What is it?
Kid, you've stepped out of the fold. That is despicable.
What?
As this videotape shows right now. If you can just have a look at this.
Each other, and he's kicking it along the ground, just past the walker's sign there. He's kicking it quite soft to himself. He's not kicking it to another man. Kicking it forward, he kicked it forward to another man there, and he kicked it hard. Oh, knickers, he's missed. And the lights are shining lovely off the goalpost.
Here's Audrey Ardington.
Hello. In today's programme, we'll be starting a brand new gardening series with a local broadcaster who also writes for books and magazines.
There she is.
And if you're watching the
pants
match
off
series,
like
you
she always
recognise
does.
him in the part of a
Very
bank manager.
professional. And there he is.
The Shagpile Appreciation Society's annual conference
his way
was
in
held
yet again.
earlier this week. And then I'll be paying a visit to the local squelchers.
There you are. Oh, and roundabout as well.
Hello and welcome to Roundabout, your local guide what's
Mazza.
on and where in and around Leicester. My name's Mary Kelly and I'm here to tell you about the events that should be noted in your diaries over the next few weeks.
And I'll be
There
telling
he
you about
is,
the
boy
things that I
wonder
don't
yet
think you ought
again.
to bother going to see this week.
Where's the shirt? What's the
Today
shirt
we'll
gag
start
then?
with an appeal for
Look, right, it wasn't my idea. Okay?
Kid...
Audrey told me to do it. She says sex sells, so I took my shirt off.
That's your angle, is it, Kid?
It is.
Kid, don't come that way. You've been unloyal, disloyal, bi-loyal, whatever the word is.
John, you just sound a bit bitter and twisted because I've had the chance to broaden my horizon.
Broaden your horizons.
Yes.
Broaden your horizons. Is that what you call it? Kid, that's not what I call it. I call it selling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
Sell out. Sell out. And that's where Chris...
Thanks, John. Get on with it.
Okay.
Come on.
Right, let's do it.
Prize basket. I'll do this. You just sit there.
Fantastic.
Prize basket.
I'll sit here and look good.
Get your arm off my desk.
All right.
OK, your chance to win today, as with last week, the box T-shirt that I can't open. There we are. Can you take that, please?
Can I? No.
Unloyal bloke.
That's me.
Fox, there we are, the box. Also, this CD here, the Summer Swing CD, courtesy of Ainley's music and video on Clock Tower. There we go. Ainley's. There we are. OK there. Thanks, Chris. You got enough for that? All right. And a runner-up prize will also get that. There we go. You just sit there.
I'll sit here.
OK. Also in the prize basket, the Goals, Goals, Goals video, which features such delights as Ian Wright, Eric Cantona, Dean Saunders and Teddy Sherringman in 300... What is it?
Gold.
300 goals.
I reckon I'm reading.
Also, the winner will get the art landscape video. Now, I gather you've got things you can do with this.
Can I just do this bit?
You do it, kid.
Okay, if you just hold it there. If you're like me and you get in from work or something and you like to flick through the channels, you can't actually watch anything for too long. And then some days you'll get in from work and you can't even bother to change the channel yourself, can you? It's a bit, too much for your finger. So we've actually taken the trouble to, actually, although this isn't the tape we've done it with, we've actually taped over here and we've recorded about an hour of us flicking through the channels for you. So you can just put it in your machine and...
Bob's your uncle.
Just watch it and you don't even have to
Don't build your
lifting
parts up, thanks, Gary. That's the art landscape video that you can win, or you can choose whether or not to have the art landscape or the flicking tape that Gary made very boringly last night.
on the telephone.
Also, you can win this in the prize basket, which is...
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks,
Fantastic,
crew.
John.
That's Living in the 80s, courtesy of the UK Gold Channel. And also this, the Radio Times Radio and Television Quiz Book. And let's have a look. Question for Gary. Who created the character Dame Edna Everage?
Barry Humphries.
Barry Humphries, thanks, Chris.
Hang on, wasn't that the same one as this one?
It was.
Yeah, sorry.
That was good.
And that's about it, isn't it? Oh, and the cinema tickets. You can win those. Pair of cinema tickets. And the runner-up will get cinema tickets, the Summer Swing thing. And,
video
they
here.
can have that. What the hell? That's that. So pick up your receiver. It's not a teaser. We only want to please you, and it couldn't be cheesier. Cheesier. Couldn't really. I mean, my best friend's Beezer and...
2, 3, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3. Please replace the handset and try again. Please replace the handset and try again. Please replace the handset.
Also, your chance to win first free driving lessons with Valpre School of Motoring when you play Up Your Alley. And there should be a bit of footage here. This is a street in the Cable area. Is it your street? Is that your car there?
What's he doing with that?
What's that bloke doing there?
Is that a telly?
Is he nicking your telly right now? Wasn't he in... Hang on. He was on...
Liberty Road.
He was on Liberty... Anyway, if this is your street, call now. 233 7463. That's 233 7463. And just simply say the name of the street and win the driving lessons. Yes, so call now if you have got a phone, and call.
But if you don't want to call, why not give us a call?
But call, even if you haven't got a call, phone, call now.
But please call, even if you don't.
And call now, even if you haven't got a phone and you don't want to call, call.
That's John there talking about giving us a call there.
There's Gary there talking about me, talking about him, giving us a call.
And there's John just talking about me, talking about him, talking about me, asking you to phone.
Gary, can I just butt in?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Now, since last week's show, we've suffered somewhat undue criticism over our ability to hold the show together. And we feel this is slightly unfair, don't we, John?
That's right. I have here the Herald and Post. I've got some other ones here for you, Gary. Yes. I'll just move the prize basket, which is fantastic.
That's fantastic.
Herald and Post. This is this week's edition of the Herald and Post. I think on page 5. OK, there's an article here. Local lads look set for success. Starts off well. OK, goes blah, carry on. But they've got a lot to learn and a long way to go before getting on celebrity squares. And that's our local paper slagging us off.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, H&P.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.
And actually, in Guardian last week, their headline about the show was Wayne's World Nightmare Comes to Life. DespiCable 7 currently broadcasting a live programme called DespiCable, obviously in a move to parody the genre that of what is, in essence, the antipathy, yet dichotomising the parameters of what is accepted per se. And stick to Woodside Waifs, it ends.
That's the Guardian criticising us again. Here in the Star, there's a crit here on page 3, just there. You'll never be Barrymore, it says here. In a blatant attempt to copy the Michael Barrymore show, these two lads don't know nothing. Racist jokes and scantily clad females, that's what they want. Do they not understand that that is what the British public want?
It's what I want. Right. Well, anyway, we feel this criticism is unfair and that we're not entirely to blame.
That's true.
Are we?
Oh, but hang on, kid. You were just slightly unprofessional with your hair last week, weren't you?
Yes, but John, you're forgetting that you did sweat rather a lot for a Homo sapien who just won a
Kitchen,
ballot.
right, okay, shut up, right. This is about splitting the blame, right? It's not about getting on me, all right?
Oh, right,
Split the blame.
okay. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now present to you the cock-up chart.
Cock-up chart?
The cock-up chart. And now this contains the names of everybody who's on the crew. And including ourselves, we're not beyond blame, obviously. But everybody's here, and throughout the show, rather, we're going to be just adding up mistakes. Careful, it'll fall off.
Sorry, Gary. Always go off.
We're going to be adding up the mistakes of everybody, just giving a little tally everywhere. And first of all, we're going to start with the mistakes that were made last week. Aren't we, John?
That's right, Gary.
OK, so shall we start then?
Yes.
Jane, who's the floor manager today, wasn't actually here last week, so she obviously gets several straight away. If you probably can't see that, but there's 5
Gary,
mandatory
have
ones.
a pen that works.
Thanks.
There we are.
I don't need the lid.
OK, Chris here. Now, he's the cameraman here.
cameraman.
Hi, Chris. Now, Chris, the thing about Chris is he's on a different level from everyone else. He's perfect, so we can't obviously give him
We
any.
just missed that. Now,
Moving down to Mark.
Mark, he's on sound this week.
Oh,
But
dear.
Mark was actually floor managing last week, and I don't know if you noticed, but when we came in, there were no lights.
Hi, Mark.
Blimey.
No lights.
No lights. So
Also, he was
there's
wearing
one.
a vest.
Oh, he was wearing a vest.
And he was very sweaty.
Oh, sweating like a pig, he was.
I think that's about it for him. James, the vision mixer, well, he wasn't here, he was on his holiday, so obviously give him a gate.
There we go.
Jason, the graphics.
Oh.
What can we say?
What can we say, Jason? You know what you did.
Is there enough room there? Is there enough room, we ask ourselves?
That'll do for now.
Matt, the boom and bash, well, he's very tall.
Very tall.
There we
Blimey.
are. Now, Terry, the VT up, he's working his pants off right now.
He was on the same level as Chris.
He was, he's perfect.
He was just so good until the other day. I was flicking through the channels, Cable 7, the Mall was on.
Oh, no!
He was dressed as a policeman.
Oh, he didn't!
Oh, he did. Sorry, Terry. Sorry. Sorry.
Bob, the telephonist, was here last week, right? But the thing is, he's not here this week, but the reason why he's not here, he was actually sacked because instead of answering calls, he made a lot. Including certain premium calls.
what?
Yeah, so just give him a couple. Kate was here. Can't remember why Katie got something.
Neither can I.
She's perfect.
She is. She's
Becky the boss
brilliant.
isn't here, give her a gate. And, oh, there's something else you can give Becky.
Oh,
as
yes.
well.
Now, if you'd just like to come in.
Get in on it, Chris, if you can.
We thought of something for Becky, so we'd just like to do this. She got terrible specs on last week. Oh. They really weren't very good. And,
Becky,
sorry, Becky, she's on holiday, she can't defend herself, so that's all.
Jenny the boss, she's untouchable, obviously she's the boss.
She's the boss.
We've just forgotten one thing. Gary, now, if I could have the nice pen. Thanks. Just got to give you a few gates. Now, that's for Audrey, the Ardington
Hey,
thing.
leave Audrey alone.
This is for the football thing.
That was a good match.
And this is roundabout. And this is for so far tonight. OK? Gary, oh yeah, if you'd like to ring now, if you find any mistakes in the show, name the person that did it, the reason why they did it, call now, 233-7463, and we'll be happy to fill it in as it happens. Gary, it's over to you.
OK, thanks, John.
Fine, Gary.
Right, now we've got a bit of film, bit of VT, and it's all about pig farming.
Pigs.
Pig farming in
Swaddling coat.
Swaddling coat in Derbyshire.
Get it right. That's now.
OK, we're in.
Right, we're on, yeah? You messed that up, didn't you? A bit more there.
The Look, well, professionals make mistakes.
Professionals make mistakes.
You can take it easy now, Chris. God.
Name a professional that makes a mistake.
They all make mistakes. Look, I was watching Surprise Surprise the other day, which is a bit of a mistake in itself. Cilla Black, she's on there. She does a link to a Cillagram, you know, where she goes off to sing a song to someone and thinks it brightens up their day. Strange. And she linked to it.
It's better be good.
She thought she was in VT, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
She sat there rattling a little piggy bank, seeing how much money she'd got in it. But it was live to the nation. There you go, mistake. By a
professional makes a mistake. People make mistakes, kid. You should be better than that. It's because you've been spreading yourself too thinly on the channel.
OK, well, Chris Evans.
Yes, I'm aware of the chap.
He's like, he is God at the minute, yeah? You'd agree?
Right, OK, fair enough.
Broadcasting.
Possibly, I wouldn't
The
know.
other day, I listened to Radio 1, the song finished, dead. 30 seconds, nothing. That's a mistake, in my book.
So?
Nicholas
People make
Witchell.
mistakes.
Nicholas Witchell reading the news.
You're spreading yourself too thinly. Stop trying to make examples,
Look,
right?
I'm just trying to outline to you the reasons, OK?
Right, OK.
Nicholas Witchell, he links to the Westminster. John
Why do we have
Sargent's
to
not
argue
ready.
all the time?
Well, you started it. John Sargent's there, you know. Well, he's not, actually. That's the thing. VT is not there.
Oh, was this the 9 o'clock news?
Yeah. Instead, Nicholas Witchell's in the studio
I saw
combing
that.
his hair with
That
the
was
wrong
Tuesday
hand.
nights, wasn't it? No, I saw this.
And then he's using this hand to fiddle with an abacus.
Yeah, moving the blue ones.
Yeah.
And then Michael Burke came in.
That's it.
And they had a massive row, right, live on telly. They didn't realise they were
on the news.
And they were talking about Michael Burke's wife.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ginger hair.
Ginger hair.
Yeah.
Ginger, that's the next thing, actually. We're doing ginger, it's in the next item, just coming out the pig thing. How long we got for the pigs?
5 seconds.
5, really? Oh, God. Hang on, get it ready. Are you ready, Chris?
Yep.
And there'll be another item on pig farming next week at about 7:05. Now, ginger nets, copper knobs, Duracells, they're all ginger and the problem's getting worse.
It's funny you should say that, John.
It is?
Actually, yeah, because I was reading this little article over here in the Whitley Bay Follicle and Fibre fanzine.
Yes.
And there's an article written by Neil Kinnock, actually, who's ginger himself, and Welsh.
How very unfortunate for him.
I was reading it, and it says here, he actually says here, the problem with gingerness is that it's spreading like wildfire. Does he say that? I myself am a king, yet I find this sick. Ginger people must be eliminated.
Neil Kinnock doesn't say that.
You read it.
Actually, do the opposite, right? The problem with gingerness is that it's spreading like this. Myself, I'm a king. Yet I find this sick. Ginger people must be eliminated. It does say that. But why on earth would Neil Kinnock say something like that?
Well, that's what I wondered. So I asked him that question when I spoke to him on the phone about 3 minutes ago.
You spoke to Neil Kinnock?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
And you spoke to him...
Well, Gary, it all goes back to 1971, when I realised how ginger I was. From then on, the problem seems to have got worse. Freckling set in, and before you knew it, I was hell to live with. Ginger people should be stopped before it all gets too silly.
Was that really him?
It was, honestly, it was really him. And in another bit that you didn't hear then, he has said the problem's getting worse.
Really?
Yeah, and he says, and so I thought, well, I'll do a bit of research myself. So in the 2 minutes that I've had to prepare this, you see, I've made this little report.
You've gone it away and done it, like you always do.
I went to speak to Leicester.
Right.
To see if I could learn a thing or
What did
two.
they say?
So put it in your little machine and see if you can learn a thing or two.
Let me have a look.
perhaps. Get it on there, wind it on.
Sorry, I'm getting it on.
If you wouldn't mind.
Do you think there's more ginger-haired people around than there used to be?
It seems to be.
What colour hair would you say you have?
Dark blonde.
Dark blonde, sort of blondie, brownish kind of.
Yeah.
Just a small one or quite large?
Small.
Do you have any friends at all who've got...
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, not particularly, no.
So do you think there's more ginger people around these days than there used to be?
Yeah, I definitely think there's more ginger people around nowadays.
Why would you say that is, do you think?
Because there's a lot more devil worshippers around.
Have you been anywhere else with a higher population of ginger people, would you say?
Well, I don't know. Typically, Scotland springs to mind, but
Scotland.
You know, anywhere in England.
Well, I went up to Scotland, there seemed to be a few more, but...
More than what?
Do you think there could be a sort of more lurking undetected because they perhaps diet? I've been told you can't trust them.
Can't trust them?
You can't trust them.
Vicious tempers. Yeah, you know... yeah, you know, but nothing...
Just a small one or quite large?
Small. Yeah, you know... yeah.
Well, it's so bad for your arteries, isn't it?
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? And your heart and that, and all your veins and everything, and
Stress.
your corpuscles.
Never mind.
Sod's law, you know.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time.
No
Cheers.
problem.
So did you learn anything then?
Yes, I learnt that my hair is dark blonde. Yes, and if there are any ginger people watching now, we do feel sorry for you.
Notice board.
I really must learn my script.
You ought to. You've had enough time now. Yeah, you read it.
OK, notice board. This is the actual factual bit of the show. This is a thing happening tomorrow night. The Miss UK regional final is happening at the King's Room at the Grand Hotel Friday, tomorrow, 4th of August at 7 p.m. The thing is, there's no tickets left, but what we're going to do is we're just going to hang around, OK? James, the vision mixer, who's vision mixing right now, he's going to be there, and that's reason enough to go on itself.
It is, really. I'd go for that.
Yeah, so that's the Miss UK regional final tomorrow. I'll be there.
And, of course, at the 19 Artist Group, I've done something called... Careful. I'm doing something called Overexposed, rather, where artists bear all, and that's what it says here. And that's from Monday the 21st of August to Monday the 28th of August. And there's an exhibition with open studios. Everybody's welcome, and that's Knighton Lane, Ayleston. And you turn off Grace Road or Saffron Lane if you want to.
Look, chaps.
Hello?
Not too good at this sort of thing.
Look, live.
I realise that, but I get tongue-tied and I can't really... Look, these letters, they'll do the job better than I could. Sorry, I'll just go.
What is this?
Dear chaps, awfully sorry about last week's gaffe. Covered in shame, etc. Terribly embarrassing. To tell you the truth, wasn't feeling quite pucker at the time. A lot on my plate, you know. Terribly boring. Binky had something of a run-in with Verity's old man. You know him, Colonel Comfatti. Oh, come on, you must know him. Big hair, red face. Anyway, Binky had a bit of a prang involving an E-Type and Comfatti's pet stag, Brian. Engagements all forcibly removed from premises, etc. So obviously down in the dumps. Turns to me for TLC, that's tipple, licorice and caning. None of your concern, of course. But I thought I owed you an explanation. Won't happen again. Sorry to interrupt. As you were, ciao, V. Ricketts Esquire.
Oh, rubbish. That was nice of him.
There's a load of rubbish.
He's only trying to be nice.
No, kid, he's just trying to get in on our patch.
Look, just cut the lads some slack, would you?
Kid, is that all you can say? Is that your answer to everything?
Well, it might be. I'll tell you later.
Oh, all right, then. What's next?
I don't know.
Oh, I've got to do the competition reminder.
Sorry,
That's all
John,
right.
the competition reminder.
You've got to...
I'm
Please,
sorry,
learn your script, right? It's always good. When I make a mistake, I can always blame Chris.
I think we ought to go over here.
I'm sorry.
Let me just go over here for a second.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
John, you...
No, it was Chris's fault.
I'll give Chris a little one. Okay?
Thanks. Can we do the prize basket now?
It's
fantastic!
And you can win all this. Cinema tickets, tapes, 2 videos, a nice T-shirt there, and this nice Summer Swing CD. Wow. And there's courtesy of Amy's music and video on Cocktail.
There's the second prize as well.
Also, runner-up will win this.
Videos, cinema tickets, CD, the whole
And to
shebang.
win them, all you've got to do is call the number that is well known as 2337463. That's 2337463. That's 2337463. That's 2337463.
That's 233 7463.
That's right, Chris. 233 463. That's 2. Are we labouring this now?
I think we are.
Anyway, you can win this, and you can win the Valprix School of Motoring prize when you call up and just say
Shakespeare Drive.
Shakespeare Drive. Talk about giving it
But
on a
don't
plate.
tell everyone. Anyway, roundabout now, we're just off to Tyler bathroom, aren't we?
No, we're doing the bog, aren't we? Tying in the bog.
I couldn't get the misted off tires, could I? I could only get the midnight red one.
We can't start in the bathroom.
Why?
Right, anyway, we're going to start in the bathroom, right? So whilst we're doing that, can you just... Oh, God.
Oh, here we go. Hey. That's worth 2 at least.
You do the cue then, I can't do it.
Don't touch your dial. We'll be back in a while.
And now it's time for Objet d'Art. Number 327. The good old British stapler.
Valprix School of Motoring offers you professional and patient driving tuition at affordable prices. The Valprix special summer offer for $19.95 is for beginners who can enjoy their first 5 one-hour lessons at a discounted £6 each. Also this summer, new pupils can save pounds each week with a multi-lesson discount option. So call Valprix School of Motoring today on Leicester 285 5851. That's the Valprix School of Motoring, Leicester 285 5851.
Come to Ainley's Music and Video, Clock Tower, Leicester. We cater for all your musical needs, from tapes, CDs and vinyl. From rock to pop to the best in video. Ainley's, Clock Tower, Leicester. Welcome back to our little show. Hello.
Oh, no, easy now.
What's he doing?
Oh,
that's Jane. Chris.
Chris, what are you doing?
Chris,
What
mate.
happened then? What happened?
What I was asking her to do is go and see Free Willy with me tonight.
Excuse me. Oh, you're going to the cinema?
Can we
Yes.
come?
He's only going to Can we come?
No.
Fine. Prize basket.
It's
fantastic.
About the only thing we've got right. Well, I have anyway. The box T-shirt here. You can win 2 tapes here, 2 videos, a clock, an old lady, and there's a cooker in there, and this CD
Let's
here.
get the sheet.
That's the CD. I'm watching.
Oh.
And also this, they can winners at
Second prize, cinema tickets, videos, CDs, all you know.
And
Usual
to
stuff.
win those,
Less
all
of
you got to
it.
do is call the number that happens to be 233 7463. That's 233 7463. It's 233. You're better at me. You're better at presenting me. You are better.
Oh, thanks.
You're doing it next week. Right. Sorry, carry on.
233 7463.
I'm not doing it.
Hi. Yes. Okay. Since last week, we've had a bit of people sending things in our response to our appeal for male chickens.
Male chickens,
because we're
that's
making a
what they
little
were,
pamphlet about it. And we've got a letter here. This was in response to a certain item that I don't want to read out. This is from Maria Prime, and this is Cox's Motors. And if you watched it last week, then you'll understand this item. That's Cox's Motor. You got one there?
I have got one here. It's it says DespiCable 7, DespiCable in brackets and close brackets. Your show is great, and me and my mate Julie think you're dead funny.
That's nice, isn't it?
In particular, we like the item in which you invited us to send things in to help you with your pamphlets. And here's a picture of ours, and that's it. If you can see that, can you see that?
Hurrah!
It's a male chicken, and it says, "Please, can you give us a wave, Dave? Yours sincerely, Emily and Julie."
Who's Dave?
I don't know. Dave's not here, so he can't do it.
Wrong programme there. Also, another one here from Francine Knickers. And this is, I enclose a photo of my Cox's apple, and his name is Jeremiah. His vital statistics are 5 times 5 times 4. I hope this helps with your pamphlet come leaflet. Well, thanks a lot for those. And once again, we are launching another appeal.
Oh, we are indeed.
And that's your bit now.
Thank you. Now, since last week...
How? Can I just put one down for him, because he was late on that. If I'm getting him all the time, thanks.
Damn.
Hey, look, there's no space for him. Loyalty, kid, loyalty.
Thought I'd go over that.
Cue, Gary.
Go.
Oh.
Since last week, we've sort of developed a new interest.
That's
We've left the chickens behind, we've moved on to something else. And this week, we sort of want your musical keyboards, basically. That's what we want.
That's what we want. We're putting together a fact sheet, come pamphlet, come brochure, come manual all about Hammond organs, your Casios, your Bontemps, your Wurlitzers.
Everything.
We want to know all about your particular items. And what we need you to do is send photos in. Send them to Show Us Your Organ. That's Despicable, Cable 7, Osmond Road, LE3 1HR. That's Show Us Your Organ, Despicable, Cable 7, Osmond Road, LE3 1HR. And if you could do that, that'd be just great.
That'd be just tickety-boo.
Right, what's next, Gaz?
Shall I?
No, look, this is getting boring now, just because I'm rubbish.
Oh. He's finally admitted it.
You're not coming to the pub, are you? Right. Is it because I've been rubbish, or what? Are you coming, or what? What's up with you?
I'm sending you to Coventry.
Well, that's funny, because only just yesterday I got in the car with my trusty cameraman Guy, and we did just that. We went to Coventry to rummage around in somebody else's parts. Hello? That's me. Oh, yes, today we are in Coventry. That's Coventry. That's Coventry. That's Coventry. Coventry. Hi, Guy. You see that building over there, right? That's D block for the university. And apparently, the top floor is the longest, most straight, boringest corridor in the world. No! And that's a fact. Wow. Cut. Coventry arose from wartime destruction with a new colourful, cosmopolitan and cultural face.
The Coventry's boring!
Guy, it's a bit loud. And also, we're getting £2 grand for this, so shut up, OK?
Sorry.
Run it. A feature of the post-war reconstruction is the extensive traffic-free shopping precinct, which we're about to see. Over a mile in length, this is the pleasantly terraced and arcaded shopping area for your interest. And look, shut up, right? £2 grand. And there's loads of people and no traffic, and there's lovely shops that we can go and buy goods in.
Lovely!
According to the blurb here, legend claims that Lady Godiva rode naked through the streets in protest against the high taxes that her husband had imposed on the town in the 11th century. Now that...
Why are there taxes in the
over there.
century?
Yes. Now that over there is a horse. And on it is Lady Godiva. And over there, see that? Over there, can you see that?
Yes, I can actually.
She comes out there every hour.
No!
Yes, honestly, it's the truth. Right, and we're going to wait. Look, it's 11:30 now. Can you see that? 11:30? get my watching shot. Right, get it up on there, focus up, get it nicely in shot. Come 12 o'clock in 35 minutes, we'll see Lady Godiva.
We're going to stand like this then?
Yeah?
Thanks. This camera's heavy, John.
Lady Godiva should be just about to enter the balcony just over there, as she does every hour. It's now 12 o'clock, and we've been here 35 minutes, and shut up with you.
Sorry.
And she's just about 5 seconds late.
Lady Godiva! Here we come. 12 o'clock!
Oh, Guy.
What?
It's bank holiday. She don't come out of bank holiday, should she?
Oh, no!
Let's go toilet.
Morning. Hi. We're queuing for potatoes, okay? Have cheese?
No.
Oh, just make way for us, thank you.
I don't think they realise what the extent to which we go to make these documentaries. Sodom. I mean, we rummage in other people's parts, but I don't think they care really, do they? They're sat there, they're thinking, this bit's really boring, I hope they speed it up. What are we having, relish or coleslaw again? Right, just tell him to go. Jacket potato.
Pour one.
As we open that, we can see there's cheese. And can I have a can of Coke as well? Right. That is the last time I buy you a jacket potato.
You bought the jacket potato. I paid for it.
Look, I don't care about that. Jenny said we've got to get the cathedral. Let's just go and do it, all right?
Right.
Here's the ruin of St Michael's Cathedral. Just look over there. Just get a shot. Jenny should be happy with it.
Boring.
Guy.
What?
We've come to the end of the show. We've rummaged around Coventry.
So?
We're going to get a £2 You don't have to be mardy. We got the shot of the cathedral.
Always
Guy, just leave him with some shots of what you took earlier. Hold that. Hold that. What are you doing? Nothing. Where are you going? Nothing. Oi! Oi!
Nuggets!
Over here.
And while John was rummaging around in Coventry, I've been doing a bit of rummaging around again at the Cable 7 offices.
Hang on.
Now,
It's my desk.
Now, you see, we told Chris we were going to do James's desk this week.
It's all right, I'm back now. I've just run from my car.
Thanks.
Hi, Chris. We were going to do James's, but it's your turn.
It's Chris's desk, actually, and so we'll just get this out. What's this, hang on? You're looking lovely today, Chris, it says.
Nice one, Chris.
Yes.
Need a few
And
compliments,
you
don't
just
you?
get this drawer
Is
out.
this his?
Blimey, look
What
at
are
all
these
this
for?
stuff.
What are these for? These for all your dribbles, Chris, eh? All your dribbles? I think so. Let's have a look.
What have we got in here, then? Oh, we've got some cheese, obviously.
Cheesy?
Cheese.
What's this, a white stick? Oh, yeah, you're a cameraman. You're a bit blind, aren't you, Chris? Can you see? Can you see? It's Chris. Oh, sorry. Look, just try and point where you think the people are.
Lunchbox.
No, that's not mine.
I don't think we know. What's this?
Makeup.
What's you got makeup for, Chris?
I don't know.
For his scabs. Maybe. Hey?
What's it? Oh, it's got a name tag in it.
Are they yours?
What does that say?
I think it says Chris Dodd.
Chris D.
And a flash.
Again, please, Gary.
Can you? I can't find it. There it is. Can you see it?
Are they yours? Are they yours,
Are
Chris?
they really yours? This will never get round your chest.
They're yours?
No.
Do you wear those?
What are they?
What are they doing in it?
Sorry, what are they?
They are a bra.
Oh, marvellous.
Now, we've got some photos here, and one of them is Jenny, who is the boss. I think that says something, doesn't it?
Why have you got a photo of the boss, Chris?
Or is it
in your drawer?
Is it just the puppies you're after?
So, why have you got a photo of that? Hey?
Photos of himself.
Mr. Vane?
The same one, twice.
Seen all these?
Oh, blimey.
Here he is. Chris Dodd, Senior Technician, Cable 7. Is that who you are?
Yes.
How come there's so many here? I haven't made any contacts, so you've got no friends? Never met anybody?
No.
Staying a lot, do you?
Yes.
I don't know.
There's a letter here. It's addressed to us, John. I think we perhaps ought to
Really?
read it. Yeah.
Well, why haven't we got this? Are we going to give us this, yeah?
Dear Gary and John, I go on holiday tomorrow.
What is it?
Friday the 4th of August, so I won't be here next week to
What?
do this show.
Hey?
Sorry for any inconvenience.
When were you going to tell us?
This will... Thanks a lot, Chris.
I forgot
Thanks.
to throw that away. I wasn't going to tell you.
You're going away next week?
Yes.
Well, what are we going to do about the camera then?
That's your problem.
John.
Tripod then?
There's a video.
Hey?
There's a video. It says private.
No.
Hey? I think we ought to put this
What
in
is
a...
it? It's not that video, is it? Gary, no, it's just a little video. Gaz, mate. It's just, no.
John, it might be some porn.
Kid, no, I don't think, I don't think it...
Hang on, what's this?
Hey?
Listen, with Roger Hartop and John Harrison.
No.
What's this?
No.
I don't believe, John, if this is what it seems.
Chris, you said you wouldn't do that. You said you wouldn't keep it.
Welcome to the third.
No.
Well, there's Roger.
Oh, no. What did he say?
He's doing his, hang on.
What? Oh, no. Yeah, no.
And also looking ahead
Short
to the
breaks.
August bank holiday, courtesy of the
This is
Norfolk
all right, I
Coast,
suppose. What
whilst
did
the
you do
regular
on it?
show
The
is
lighting or
taking a
something?
break.
Also, I'll be here
Hang on.
showing you how to make a cup of tea, how to stimulate your
What's
clematis,
this?
and to encourage
Nothing.
Roger to get a haircut. Roger, back to you.
I thought, after all this,
Next
after all...
Sunday, the 20th of August, there's a
goodness
choice
me.
of Flowers
Look,
Station.
look, kid, I'm sorry, I'm really...
Look, kid, one word, royalty. Loyalty. Loyalty.
Kid, look, I did it for the money.
What do you mean you did it for the money? We're all volunteers
No,
here.
Middlebox First News is a bit of a money spinner, and besides, some of us are more voluntary than others. You see what I mean, kid?
John, let he who is without hypocrisy feed the 5,000. Jesus said that.
What?
I'm getting my script, and I'm out of here.
No, Garrett, now, come on.
No, I've had
no,
enough.
the show hasn't been
I've
going...
had enough.
No, look, fair's fair. Garrett, Well, yes. Right, should we just crack on?
Yes.
Okay, well, he was here last week with his development bits. Now he's here with his development fluids. Yes, in 12 seconds' time, it's the funniest part of the show, apparently. That's according to everybody else.
And now, it's Lenses with Leonard Swine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Swine is here
Hello.
once again.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm very
How
well,
are you,
John.
Leonard?
Oh, very well. Thank you very much, Jonathan.
What have you been up to then this week? Leonard Swine, the funniest part of the show.
I've got I've got a lot of projects on the go.
Really?
This week I have.
Really?
Yes.
Anything you'd like to divulge to?
Well, there is one thing I shouldn't really say a lot.
Oh, do.
Should I? Well,
Tell
my
us,
lawyers are
Leonard.
involved in this latest project of mine. I'm developing my own camera.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. It's got various different things. It's very top secret, but it's going to suit all my own personal requirements. Yes.
What are those
Yes.
personal requirements? Pray tell.
Tea and coffee making facilities.
Hitherto now. A camera.
Yes. It'll condition and clean my toenails.
Right.
And of course, when I'm not away, or when I'm away, because I get away a lot, it's going to suit and it's going to cater for all the needs of for my wife, Leonora.
Really?
Leonora Swine.
Does this camera have a name?
Yes, it's called the Swine-O-Matic, which of course incorporates my name, Leonard Swine. That's me. Hello.
And are you going to be marketing the Swine-O-Matic?
We're hoping to. It's all in the early stages at the minute, but suffice to say, and I guarantee this to you, Lester, the people of Lester and John, and everyone here, you'll see it first on this show.
Oh,
and it'll
thank you.
appear soon.
An exclusive.
Yeah.
If not anything else.
Oh, yeah.
OK,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
last week you did the framing of your
That's right.
snaps.
That was very good. I enjoyed it.
Here you are
Yes.
with your development fluids. Take me through your fluids, Leonard. If we could just lower the lights, please.
Well, I'd love to, I really would, but I think for this week we should just stick with developing. Anyway, first in the enlarger. This is... Oh, my word. Anyway, this is the first sort of element of developing. Developing itself is an art form, but I'm hoping to sort of introduce you to developing with a few little rhymes that I'd like to introduce you to. Now, the first one would be, we get the paper, we put it under the enlarger. It's so exciting for me, really can't say. Anyway, what you do, you start off with the first little rhyme for the first part. You only need a little flash to develop your prints in a dash. Flash. Shall we do it again? Again.
Oh, dear. Is that flashing?
And again.
It's
flashing. I know it's flashing. And again. John, would you like to have a go at flashing?
What, now?
Yes, have a go at flashing.
Could I?
Yes.
I don't mind if I do.
John, I meant the enlarger.
Oh,
Well, galloping gazelles.
sorry.
Anyway, I think, viewers, we should get back to the enlarger, and I can certainly see John doesn't need any enlarging. Anyway, now, we've flashed and inerted the paper.
Inertion.
Not immersion, inertia. Did you say? No, I don't know. Inertion. You inerted the paper.
What does inert mean?
Inert means that you've sort of brought it to life.
Yeah?
Rather like I was by photography. I was. And now we placed it in the first solution, the developing solution. Just slide it in there now. Agitate. Agitate. Now, there's another little rhyme for this one. Now, let me just remind myself of that little rhyme. It sways about in the solution for a set amount of time. A set amount of time that is determined by the one, the only, Leonard Swine. And that's me. Hello, Lester.
Hello, Leonard.
So we've got it developing there.
Right.
And now we quickly put it into the fix her solution, and it fixes her. Because we call it a lady. The print's a lady. There we go. Now it's in the fixer. Now, I think we can have the lights. Because
Right, bring the
it's
lights in,
fixed.
So what is this photo actually of?
I don't really know. I just picked it out of the camera tonight on the way out, because I rush out. I do rush around a lot, and I don't know.
Busy man.
That's half the surprise of photography.
Okay, shall we have a look?
Have a look.
Do you think it'd be done, yeah?
I think so, yes.
Done to... Oh, I say. Who's this? She's rather well developed.
John, I won't have you or anybody else in this room talking about my dear wife, Leonora.
Oh, my word, I'm sorry.
Oh, Leonora. What did she do? Oh, I must have taken this in that holiday we had. Anyway, I won't have you or anybody else. Just leave it. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
The love of my life.
I'm sorry, OK? I'm sorry. OK?
Leonora.
Should we just end the development thing here now?
I think we'd better.
Move on to
we'd better.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Camera of the Week.
Camera of the Week! Well, this week, John.
Yes?
I've got a right little cracker for you. But I'll show her later to you. But first, Camera of the Week. Anyway.
Oh, look at this species.
Here we are, now.
Oh, you're beauty.
It's beautiful.
It's called... The set name of it is called Coromet. But I call it Clarissa. It's 1220 near. Can you see that, near? I'll just put my glasses on. Near. Colour filter model, and it will fit all 2¼ inch to 3¼ inch.
What a lovely piece.
It's quite short, 3¼ inch. Roll films both 120 and 360,
Fine
620.
specimen.
Can I just read this? In brilliant sunshine use, built-in colour filter, cloud pictures, landscapes, etc. But of course not for portraits. Now I think you knew that, didn't you?
It does actually say that on it. Sorry. He's not making it. Oh! Look at the sound.
Oh, blimey.
John, just, this is a very interesting part of the show. Have a guess at the price of this camera. Go on, just have a little guess.
£200.
Higher.
More.
£200.
More.
£300.
A little bit more.
£400.
More.
£4 grand.
More.
10 grand.
Little bit more.
£1 million.
Less. Let more.
£7.
No.
307.
£80.
80
pounds.
80 quid?
Yes. Yes.
Good to me.
£80.
OK, do you take a cheque?
£80
Do you
for
take a
this.
cheque? Do you take Switch? I'll buy
What
that.
do you
70
mean?
quid. 70 quid. I'll buy that.
You're upsetting me this week. I don't take any money for cameras. My cameras are my world. They're like Mars, Venus, Pluto, Uranus. I can't take any money for this.
Sorry.
Don't you know?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Fair enough, Leonard.
You offend me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Sometimes,
I'm
John.
sorry. You will come back next week, won't you?
Smashed it now.
Should have sold it to me.
Now.
Should we just wrap up this piece then?
I think we should, but I want to wrap
quickly?
it up with one thing, because I like to sort of record all my little moments for posterity. Here we
Right.
go. I want to take a picture of you, Lester, and anyone in the room. Come on, join in. Don't be shy. This is what I always say. Don't be shy. Give them a try. OK? Hold it there. You at the back. What are you doing again?
Stop belly apart again.
Don't pick your nose. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy swine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Swine is... And he's superb. Gary, what are you doing now?
I'm just filling in your part of the chart for that Midland Box First News thing. I think I'm running out of room. I've got another sheet. I've got another sheet I could use, because I was filling up right up to the top here.
Look, get on with the show, will you? Please.
I can't remember what's next.
Coming up, still the rest of the show, but first, this. The prize basket, which is...
Fantastic!
And there's still... Do you want to do it?
Before we do that, can I just read this out? I'd like to say hello to Simon, as it's his 21st birthday, and that's from Jim Hughes. Happy birthday, Simon.
Hi, Simon! Happy birthday, mate! Why are you watching this? Oh, sorry. Yeah, prize basket, and your chance to win 45 quid's worth of top merchandise, which also has this from Ainley's. That's the Summer Swing CD, and this is Bobby Brown, track 1. I could be a DJ, I could. And radio and television book, and the Donkey video, or your choice of having the Flick video, was it?
The Flicker video, yes.
And the Goals, Goals, Goals video, and the box T-shirt, and anything else there. An old lady, and there's a handbag in there. And also that.
Second prize, cinema tickets, Flick video or art video, whichever you prefer. And the CD.
That you can hear right now. And all they've got to do is call up now, enter our free draw on the number 2337463. That's 2337463. That's 2337463. That's 2337463.
That's 2337463.
Thanks, Chris.
Hello.
Oh, same again.
All right, Victor, how you doing, mate?
Now, look, right. The idea, shut up. The idea was, right, we began the series, we thought we'd have a comedy character to come in, do a few laughs, get a gag in and there,
Get a bit of animosity between
then get
us.
out of it,
Yeah.
right? This is just building on it too much now.
I think we ought to just fill it out a bit longer if we can, because there's something that's not quite right happening.
Okay.
Over the side of the studio.
Just carry on then.
And we'll go now, shall we?
But I want you to be my friends. Look,
hey,
tickets, holiday for two.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Deeds
Victor.
to my house. Land of
nice.
Mrs. Ricketts Senior.
Oh, I like Mrs.
Donor cards. You have first option on the organs if I have to cash my chips in before you do. What do you say?
Thanks a
What
lot,
do you
Vic.
say?
That's very
I
nice
call
of
it
you.
trying to buy friends, actually.
John, he's trying to be nice.
No. We've got to make an example of this one.
I'd be funny.
No,
I'd be funny.
If we let...
I'd be funny.
Well done, Victor, yes.
Out.
I just want you...
We've got to make an example.
I can't...
Out.
Just one.
Just out.
Just one.
Everybody,
Did you hear the one about...
me up on this one, please. Out.
I'll see you after, Victor, OK?
See you, Victor.
Sorry about that.
Good riddance to Old Road. That's the last time we're going to see scum like that in Leicester at about 7 o'clock live on Cable 7.
John, it's just trying to be nice. Cut the lads some slack,
Is
would
that
you?
your answer to everything?
Well, it got me through my GCSEs. John, you'll never guess who I've got on my books recently, just signed on my books.
Oh, right.
You'll never guess who it is.
R.E.M.?
No.
Bon Jovi.
Try again.
Madness. Shakin' Stevens.
Nope. Okay.
Julie Z.
You too?
It's Julie Z.
You've got Julie Z?
Julie Z.
What, the Julie Z?
No, another one.
Oh no, because I like Julie Z.
Yeah,
She's good, she was.
well, this one is equally, if not slightly less good than the other
Really?
one. Yeah. She is good, but she's got other talents.
Other, what you mean?
Other talents. She's got
You mean?
other assets.
You mean?
Oh yes.
Other. Really?
Oh yes.
But Gary, that's hardly a reason to show a pop video just because of other talent.
It is, John, and that is the beauty of community television.
Really?
Oh yes.
Let's do it then. Give me the record.
If you just like to slip this on your little machine over there and see if she can teach us a thing or two, and I think she will.
Probably
You know?
can. Needles on. Let's have a look at this, shall we? I love Julie Z.
I do, but I look at her as a father figure more than anything.
Winner of the prize basket, then.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic
And
indeed.
they know what it is. And all we've got to do is pull this out. Do you want to pull it out? Jane, who's certainly not playing, she'll be the floor manager all today. And the winner of this...
Clive Suter, a new part.
Well done!
Hurrah!
Hello,
Clive.
Clive! Also, can I say hello to someone? I've got to read
first.
this. Congratulations to Peter, it's either Ennis or Eris, for passing his driving test from Jim, Kerry, Matt and Simon. Congratulations to you.
Well done, well done.
That winner out again.
Read this one out.
No.
The winner name, sorry,
The winner
Clive.
was Clive Suter.
Clive.
From New Parks. And you're
Clive
first. Suter, and you win all this stuff.
Well, then we've got to pull a... Can you pull the runner-up prize, the winner of the CD, the video, and the... can you get in on it? Get in on it, Chris. It's your last show before you go on holiday. Take your time. Just
this one?
Yeah, that one.
This could go for hours, couldn't it?
Oh, it could.
Hope it does. Fill it out a bit.
It is?
Yes.
Alan Birchinall.
Alan!
Of Bronston.
You're joking.
That's wow. And we're going to pull the first free driving lesson courtesy of... hello, Leonard. Leonard Swine. Could you just pull it out, please?
Oh, this wire's going between my legs.
Dear me.
Okay, now.
Technically A1, the show release.
Mr. Gordon, and the address, of course, what could it be? Address.
No, don't give me the address. Ah, la, 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 la. Hello, Mr. Gordon, you've won. Driving lessons.
Okay.
Sorry,
Can you
Leonard.
just give us the general area of where it's from?
Just general area, but not...
Leicester. It's in Leicester.
It is in Leicester.
And that's what you were going to
winners
say
in
anyway,
Leicester.
isn't it?
Why do they always win, and why are they always from Leicester?
I don't understand it. I want to get one from Dulwich one week, perhaps.
Well, anywhere in Birmingham area would be nice, so if you're watching
So if you'd like to
Birmingham...
ring in next week. What's next?
All right, actually,
Not a lot.
Cable Live got a record number of callers ahead, 4,500 it was, in one of the shows in the last series. We want to break that
Have we
number.
beaten it tonight?
I don't know. I
Probably
think we were
not.
quite close. About 3 win. But if we could just... Truth hurts. We're gonna beat it tomorrow, next week even. We will return tomorrow about the same time. Thursday night, 6:30 on this channel, where we'll be live and we'll be good. Probably.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
So also we will return, the channel will return about 8:30 with the normal TX programmes, of which I know none. I don't know what they are, but hey, it'll be great probably. Okay, it's time to say those
bound to be
famous words. Strap up,
stroll on.
We'll speak to you later. See ya. Bye. Bye. Gary, should we go to the Chinese tonight?
Yeah, what's your...
Okay, what do you want? Right. We could have...
I want Hong Kong styly spare ribs.
I want a happy family, exquisite dish of king prawn chicken Chinese, roast pork and vegetable delicately cooked with garlic. What about that, yeah?
I might just have some boiled rice.
I might have some fu young. I like fu young.
What is that? I'm wondering.
Either that or chop suey. Hey, we're still on air. Great. Fried prawn and mushroom. I think I might have some of that. Anyone coming to the Chinese tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay, let's go to the pub then.
Good. At least.
Okay. I might just fill in the tally chart for a few mistakes that somebody else made that weren't me. Sorry? That's just on King Richard's Road. Chinese, we're going to have one of them. Yeah. And you can get all dishes with rice and chips unless stated.
We're off.
Damn! That is a long